evening, guys, and happy Thursday to all your sunshiny faces. I forgot what day it was. I was thrown off a little bit too because we did end up going to Meijer yesterday instead of today, so I was like, wait, what day is it? So yes, I did not go to any other grocery stores today because my dad also had a meeting with the football coach too, I think the high school today or something like that. So like I was like, oh well, maybe if he, because honestly I've only got a couple things to get at Tony's and Caputo's, like 10 things maybe in total between both stores. So like honestly there's not much going on. So like at least stuff that again we need or will use. The sales that they had were things that I could find cheaper at other stores too this week. So that's why I didn't end up doing any of the deals. You know, I didn't have a lot to do. So like I said, there's a couple things. So I was like, oh, maybe we can squeeze that in tonight, you know, because my dad had a chiropractor appointment. And then after that, like I think, I don't know what time it was at, maybe 3 or no, because that's when he went to go pick Jack up, maybe 4 o'clock. I'm not totally sure. Maybe it was 3:30. Like I said, I don't know. But he ended up, you know, I was like, normally it's like an hour long or so. I was like, honestly, if we could like leave still by like 4 o'clock or, you know, something like that, like, you know, no later than 5. I was like, that's pretty good. Because like when they had football practice over this, you know, summer and, you know, in the fall and everything like that, you know, my dad wouldn't wind up getting home until like 5 o'clock or later. So we wouldn't go to the grocery stores until sometimes 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I was like, honestly, just grabbing a couple things after that will, you know, will probably be pretty good. But then he was like, he ended up scheduling, I guess, like I said, at one of the meetings with one of the football coaches. So he was gone, you know, for a good portion of the afternoon. So we weren't able to go there today. And then tomorrow we're not going to be able to because we're going to go and see the new Black Panther movie. And then on Saturday, though, my dad does not have to work. So I should have the Tony's and Caputo's haul for you guys from those two stores on Saturday. And then on Sunday, still regular Meijer, I'm sorry, not Meijer, Jewel and Aldi hauls. I still have to sort of fine tune exactly what we need from Aldi because there's like extra things that we need for Thanksgiving. I have to go and figure out exactly what that is. So I don't completely have that list done yet, but I should have enough time between tomorrow and Saturday to completely finish that. My mom actually has that list done already as far as like what we're gonna need. But like I was telling you guys too, most of the stuff is like things that we already have or have already bought ahead of time, either from sales or there's stuff that we just normally have in the pantry anyway. You know, so like it's stuff that again we don't have to really super go out of the way to buy. Like we have, you know, it depends on how we plan on making the like green bean casserole, for example. Maybe I might need like cream of mushroom soup, but I think that we have that in the pantry already. I know that we at least have one can that I just bought of the green beans. I think we have another can or two possibly as well. So the only thing we might need for that is like the onions, the not green onions, the because I'm thinking green beans, like the French fried onions, which I saw Aldi they have on sale, so I might just pick up a package of those if I don't already have them, which like I said, I don't think that I have any packages left over. I did for a while because I think it was like maybe last year or 2 years ago or something like that. Valley Produce had a sale on them, I think, for Thanksgiving that year, and I ended up grabbing like 3 of them or something like that, and I think we used them over the course of like that whole year up until the following Thanksgiving. Like I said, I think that was up until last year that we ended up using them. So I don't think that we have, like I said, any more of those. I think I used those all up. So anyways, like I said, that is just sort of what I need to finish up. I pretty much finished Jewel as well too, so like I said, it's just sort of Aldi. But again too, this week it's going to be a little weird just again with all the different things we have going on, in addition to holiday, you know, coming up, and also to, like I said, you know, different schedules and stuff like that. And then again too, because my birthday is on, I think it's on Monday. I think we're gonna go out though on Tuesday to eat because my mom will most likely be sleeping on Monday from her night shift on Sunday. So you know, into Monday morning, so she probably will be sleeping for most of the day, and then, you know, so we probably won't be able to go out on Monday. So we planned on doing it on Tuesday anyway. Originally, I think I told you guys we were gonna go out for dinner and the movie on Friday, but we most likely will not have enough time because the movie is like 3 hours long. So we split it and we decided to do sort of 2 days, but tomorrow I think we're still gonna just get like takeout because we're not gonna cook and then come back home, or, you know, or try and cook when we get back home from the movie. So I think we're just probably gonna wind up getting like, maybe we'll get Portillo's. possibly, I don't know. I'm trying to think like what else is between our house and the movie theater, and there's not a lot actually of good food like between there. I don't know. Anyways, so like I said, that's, you know, like the plan is to do that tomorrow, and then on Tuesday actually go out. And like the other thing too that stinks is that like it'd be really dumb to try and do it either the day before Thanksgiving or like after Thanksgiving, or even the weekend after Thanksgiving too, because like we're gonna have so much leftovers from Thanksgiving most likely that you know, it'll just be like, then to go out to eat after that is just gonna be like, you know, sort of, I don't know, like we're just gonna eat leftovers most likely for the next like probably 4 days after Thanksgiving. So like I said, it'll be weird to try and schedule to go out to like eat after Thanksgiving. Normally the Thanksgiving weekend too, and like even to like Christmas, sort of like that time between like Christmas and New Year's, the movie theaters are always packed, because a lot of times, like especially in the winter, that's just the go-to thing sort of to wind up going and doing. Like my friend especially too that used to work in a movie theater would always say like that was like, those were the 2 holidays where like people would always wind up going out, like even to 4th of July sort of and stuff like that, just like close to holidays, like if you had like a day off of work, or you know, like whatever, or again too, like you had family in and stuff like that, but specifically more during like the winter holidays, because again too, it's cold, so you can't do anything outside, like, oh, let's go mini golfing, or you know, something like that. It was like the best thing to normally do in the winter time was to go and see a movie. So that's why I'd always hear that like the movie theaters were always really packed during those times, and we really never tried to go during that time either. So, but again, like I was saying, I will not have a grocery haul for you guys tomorrow, but I will on Saturday and Sunday. So and then I think we'll be ready again for Thanksgiving at that point, with hopefully everything we need. And then if we do wind up forgetting something, we can always send my dad out to the grocery store last minute. I always like to do a rundown too of Thanksgiving, like real quick right before we wind up, like, you know, doing stuff. Like you know, I'll sort of be like, okay, do we have all the ingredients for this? Normally a lot of times I will pre-cook a lot of this stuff actually the night before, because most things we can make the night before, but even to like that or the day before, I will sort of just go through and be like, okay, do we have this? Make sure that we have this, get all the stuff out of the pantry that I know we need, and sort of a lot of times we'll put it either in like a box or like a brown paper bag or something like that, and we'll just leave it like sit out on the counter, you know, like I said, for like that day before or 2 days before or whatever, just to make sure we have everything. And that way if we don't, then we can send somebody out to the store last minute, or was like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot that we didn't grab this, or I completely forgot that we didn't get this, or whatever it is. So like I was saying, at the last minutes we can send somebody out, but I always like to do like a pre-checklist sort of thing before like holidays and all that kind of stuff. But I also don't think I told you guys, we are doing Thanksgiving at our house for like just an immediate family on Thanksgiving, and then my aunt is trying to coordinate Thanksgiving. Either we're gonna do it on Saturday or Sunday. It sounds like some people are busy on both Saturday and Sunday, and like we'll be able to go, except my mom can't if it's on Sunday, because she'll be working and sleeping on Sunday. And so Saturday though, for the day, for the most part, she can come up until like, she probably has to leave like midday. She might not be able to like stay for dessert, or maybe not stay for like all of Thanksgiving, you know, or something like that. But she most likely won't be able to go if it's not on Sunday. So then, but I heard my other aunt was talking to my mom today, and said that some people have to work like on both one or the other day. So it's like, it's sort of tough right now where like, you know, we can't like coordinate it really well for you know, like I said, Thanksgiving, because that's most likely we'll be celebrating with family, is either going to be on Sunday or Saturday. So I'm hoping though that we will possibly wind up finding out what we need to bring as far as stuff, just because I probably before Sunday I won't be going back to the grocery store, at least not to Aldi. So, and Aldi's again normally where I wind up picking up the extra things that I need. So if it's not stuff that we don't already have, you know, like that we're gonna wind up bringing, then I probably need to you know, make a separate trip. So the one thing though that I think I am going to offer to make is mac and cheese, because I do have ingredients to do a double batch of mac and cheese right now. I have no need to, because we are just you know, it's just gonna be the 5 of us on Thursday for Thanksgiving, and then I can bring that just so that we can do as a side, just as, again, it doesn't have to be a double batch, because when I make mac and cheese, actually one batch is a large. It, again, for side dish sort of, it winds up feeding a lot of people. So like I said, I most likely will be fine there. And like I said, we're not hosting a crazy amount of people. I think we have maybe about close to 20 people or so in our family. So like I said, it won't be that much that I need to make anyway, but I do have all of the ingredients, all of the cheese, the macaroni. Like I said, I probably actually have to grab a gallon of milk though. That's probably going to be the one thing that I will need. And I'm thinking that I am going to wind up getting a whole milk because that makes the mac and cheese better. So, and I don't think we need milk for anything else either that would require us to need 2%, which is normally what we get. But like I said, normally when I do the mac and cheese, I like to, and it sort of tastes better with whole milk, I think. Anyway, but again too, in a pinch I just use whatever we have. But if I'm making it and knowing specifically that I'm going to be making it especially to bring for Thanksgiving with family and everything like that, probably need to pick up some of that. I think that would be the only other thing. Like I said, I have to go through the immediate stuff of what we actually need for Thanksgiving. But anyways guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.